Hi guys, and welcome to the Al Nassr Saudi Super Cup watch along. And today we're going to be watching them verse, of course, Al Ittihad, Benzema's team. It's a very French team as well. Welcome, Anna Rudin. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Hi, AI Motion. Hello, everyone. Hope everyone's doing good. And yeah, we're going to be watching Nassr versus Ittihad. Let me switch the scene here. I think just making sure I didn't have anything random on the stuff. But here we are. And yeah, hopefully this is going to be a good match. Hope you guys are doing well as well. And yeah, I'm going to read out the lineups for you guys. Of course, this is going to be played in Hong Kong, which is interesting. And I need to remember the camera's down there. So here's the lineups, guys. So for Al Nassr, Bento's going to be the starting goalkeeper. We have Ayman Yahya playing left back once again. Inigo Martinez and Simikin as the two centre backs. We have Nawaf Bouchal as the right back. In the midfield, we have Sadio Mane, Brozovic, El Khaibari, and Kingsley Coman making his debut on this first, playthrough here. And now Felix and Cristiano are going to be a dual striker partnership. For Al Ittihad, it's going to be Al Shakiti as the goalkeeper. We're going to have Mitaj, Danilo Pereira, Al Musa, and Shakiti as the defense. We have Musa Diaby, N'Golo Kante, Fabinho, and Ayora as the midfield, and Benzema and Bergwijn as the forwards. And tomorrow you have an exam. Well, hopefully Nassr can win here and Irudin, so, it'll be good luck for the exam. But yeah, this is going to be a tough one. They do have a strong team here, Ittihad. Luckily, their main goalkeeper isn't playing. I keep forgetting that guy's name, but, luckily he's not playing because I know he's pretty good. Hopefully Al Nassr do get the W here. Our defense is, the full defense. We got Martinez and, of course, Simikin playing today. Last time out, we had, of course, only Inigo playing. And we have Almeria, who I think is on the bench, maybe? Let's take a look at our bench players here. Yeah, Almeria on the bench. We also have Najdi on the bench, Sultan on the bench, Hassan on the bench, Gabriel Angelo on the bench, Wesley and Garib on the bench as well. So, it's going to be a tight one. Hopefully, we do get the W. I do think we can. Hi, Lohem. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. And yeah. I'm confident in our team. I think we can get this one done, guys. I don't know about you. Score predictions, of course, drop them in. I'll also put up a poll here. Who do you think will win? And that's the game that's starting as well there. Just as I put the poll up, we're 2 seconds in. I'll put Nassr versus Ittihad. There we go. So you guys can vote up in the poll who you think should win this one. We do have here Nassr taking the kickoff. We're in their nice new golden home season kit now as well. We haven't seen the new kits on debut except for now. So this is the first time we're seeing this new lovely kit. I actually think this kit's very good. So, I can't wait to see how, they're going to play in it. Hopefully we win in our first time with this kit. Jorge Jesus is looking happy as well as the coach. I do think he's going to be happy with the new players we've got. We've definitely got a good selection of players here as well now. Kingsley Coman joining the squad. And this is going to be now Ittihad with the ball. He's just going to pass it back there to Danilo Pereira. I think that was Fabinho. Just passing that back. Now it's Ayora. And welcome, Indu, to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Where to watch? So, of course, there is 2 locations to watch this match. DAZN outside of Saudi. But inside of Saudi is going to be THAMANYA, which is the official partner of the Saudi Super Cup. Though I think you can watch THAMANYA anywhere, so it's not just exclusive to, here. Though it is a costing money game, so you have to pay to watch. And this is going to be a good cross in from Koeman trying to find Ronaldo, and that's almost a goal very early on. Ronaldo still keeps the ball in here. Koeman looking so good, and Ronaldo's going to try and bring the ball in. Good defense there from Danilo Pereira, and it looks like this is going to be tried to clear out by Diaby there. He sends that one down the field. And it's back to Brozovic in the midfield. Inigo Martinez, actually. Am I going to watch the World Cup next year? Yes, I am, Lohan, and go watch the World Cup next year. Hopefully in person as well. That would be cool. This is now going to be Fabinho. And it looks like it's going to be a free kick here for Al Nassr. I think Fabinho just might have committed a foul, or Kante or someone. Don't know. They just randomly gave a free kick there, the referee. This referee, of course, is going to be one that we've seen before. Now, I don't know exactly this guy's name. It isn't listed, but we've seen this guy before. And, he is, I think, a pretty good ref. I don't think he's very biased, which is good. And welcome back, Jones James. You're back. You think Al Ittihad might win. Also, will Jorge Jesus sub CR7 out 45th minute? Definitely not. He will not sub CR7 And, you know, have a little bit of confidence in Nassr. I think Nassr can get the dub here, to be honest. You know, Kingsley Coman debut as well. And he's looking good. He's actually looking good. And any predictions for the World Cup? Portugal win, I think. You know, I think their team's the strongest it's ever been. Hopefully they at least get to, you know, semis or the final. 2-1 for Nassr. Yeah, that's a good score prediction there. Hopefully it doesn't go to pens. If it goes to pens, we're finished because, you know, I don't think Coman can score pens. I don't think, yeah, Felix can score pens. Again, it's just really Ronaldo that can take pens on this team. I think Ayman can. I think Ayman's all right. Ayman passing the ball out to Mane. And Mane is going to try and play this one in. He does a little quick pass into Ronaldo. He just misses the touch there. Nawaf Bushell controls and takes the volley shot. That was not good. That was not good. That was not the best volley shot right there. It was actually Coman. Thought it was Bushell. I guess Bushell and Coman rocking the same hairstyle. I mean, that was a good cross by Mane initially. Ronaldo just missing the ball completely there. And then, yeah, Coman, ugly shot there. He really should have controlled that backwards. It's okay. It's okay. It's early on, you know, 4 minutes in. And this is now going to be Simican with the ball. I'm feeling confident for this match, honestly. I am feeling very confident. Our team can get this one done. We deserve a trophy, you know, us as fans. Been watching now for so long. Only that early on, you know, that Saudi Super Cup that we had. Sorry, the King's Cup, should I say, that we got. But I think that we can get the trophy here. You know, we have to verse either, if we get through Ittihad, which is probably the hardest opponent that we have to verse, then it's Qadsiya or Al-Ali in the final. Now, I do think Qadsiya might beat Al-Ali. And Bento gives away the ball to Benzema in the box, and Benzema misses. Bento, you need to start locking in, my guy, or you're going to be the sub-keeper from now on, because that is a terrible mistake there. Bento just, you know, giving it to Benzema. It's almost a tap in there. Benzema, I'm actually surprised he missed. He really should have scored that one. Yeah, terrible pass out there. I don't think Benzema was expecting that sort of mistake. He gets given the ball by Bento, and then he just shoots very wide. Laurent Blanc is kind of disappointed. I think that, you know, that wasn't a finish. If Al Nassr loses, waste of signings. Yeah, 100%. We should be winning this now with this team. We do need still that midfielder, but that goalkeeper, oh my goodness. Hopefully, you know, we decide maybe to put Nawaf Al-Akidi as the starting goalkeeper, because that is a big mistake for Bento to be making. And I feel like, you know, Al-Akidi was decent in the last game. I know, you know, he made a small mistake at this, you know, at one point, but I think he was okay in regards to saves and stuff. Ronaldo just trying to find Mane on the ball pass, but it does not work. Going to be back with Ayor, Fabinho, now to Danilo Pereira. Passing out now over to the right side where Diaby is. Diaby now to Benzema. Benzema finds a lofted pass to Moussa Diaby. And Inigo Martinez trying to pocket him. Diaby running in there. There's a scramble for the ball. Khaibari's back as well. And Brozovic is back too. Benzema now on the right side giving a chip pass, header. And it's a goal kick for Nassr. Bento will be benched. Yeah, I do think so. I do think so. And Cristiano Ronaldo is the reason for watching the match. I mean, personally, I've been following Nassr for quite a long time now, so, you know, I just like the team in general. But, yeah, I understand a lot of people just watch for Cristiano, which is all good, you know. Of course, he's the best player of all time. And that header missed there. That wasn't the best header from Ayor, but it is going to be a corner for Ittihad. I think might just deflected off of Simican there. Bergwijn takes. Bento parries it away. And there's a volley shot hit by Kante. And Fabinho now controlling the box. There might be a possible penalty call here, but the referee decides to play on. I think it's offside in the end. That's why. Not bench. Bento will be bended. Oh. Donnarumma. Oh, sold, you mean. Oh, sold. Okay. I didn't... sorry, my mistake for reading that wrong. Donnarumma should come to Al Nassr. Yeah, Donnarumma to Al Nassr would be crazy. Though I don't think it's going to happen just because of the fact that he might be going to City here. Yeah, so Ayman does do a, you know, a very strong tackle on Fabinho. Possibly, you know, could have been a pen if that wasn't offside. And Kingsley Coman gets fouled. That is going to be continued play from the referee. I'm surprised there. That was a very clear foul by... Who did that one? I think it was Sakiti. Yeah. Now it's going to be all the way back to Al-Shakti. Shankiti? I think. There's like 2 Shakitis on the team. Now over with the Shakiti on the left back. Now it's going to be with Bergwijn. Now he's going to pass back to Al Musa. Shankiti. Now back to Fabinho. Fabinho losing the ball there to Coman. Good job, Coman, winning that one back. And Coman gives a cross. Going to be deflected away by Ayor. Fabinho wins it. Passes to Ayor again. And that's going to be sent down the field to where Bergwijn is. Gives a long pass to Benzema. That's a terrible pass. Donnarumma, Çalhanoğlu, Casemiro, Mondi, Grimaldo, Vazquez, Walker to Al Nassr. That would be insane if all those guys came. Like, genuinely, our team would be so stacked we shouldn't be losing, you know, many matches there. Except if Mondi plays. If Mondi plays, we might lose a couple, but, you know, in general. Nah, no hate to Mondi. I'm joking. This is now going to be with Coman. And Coman just passing it over to João Felix. And now to Brozovic. This is a good chance for us to maybe score here. Brozovic just not finding Ronaldo's run. And now it's going to be pulled down the field here by Al Musa, trying to find some space. And he's still running. Still running. Pressure from Ayman Yahya and also Brozovic. They do win the ball. No foul. Good. Okay, here we go. Mane. Mane running in. Mane, possibly a penalty here. The referee is not going to call that one. Mane is completely shoved to the ground by Danilo Pereira. He does win the ball back and he clears it down the field to Benzema, who's on the left wing. Bergwijn in that striker position, passing to Pereira. And that's a nice little clean-up by Inigo Martinez. Brozovic now passing out to Coman. Here we go. Kingsley Coman. Let's see what he does. Hopefully Kingsley scores on his debut. That would be, you know, amazing. I would love to see that. João Felix. Now over to Ayman Yahya. And Ayman's going to pass to João Felix again. And João Felix to Brozovic. And Brozovic now to João Felix again. Now over to Ayman. I think Ayman's good, sort of as a left winger. I don't think, you know, left back still fits his position here. Brozovic giving a cross. Mane hits it on the volley and it's a goal for Al Nassr. 1-0. Mane scores. Brilliant job, Sadio. Let's go. We're going to win the cup, guys. We're going to win it. Here we go. Brilliant little cross there by... Was that Ayman that gives that cross again brilliantly over to Brozovic? I think Brozovic is the overlap. And then it's a goal by Sadio Mane. And I'm so happy for Mane, you know. Let's go. W's, guys, in the chat for Mane. Let's go. Jorge Jesus looking happy here. This is what we should be doing. This is an easy goal here. We actually broke their team down so easily. So Ayman passes through to Brozovic. No pressure from their defense at all. And then that cross to Mane. Hit on the volley. First time volley there by Sadio Mane. Brilliant. And yeah, that's a finish that we love to see, you know. 1-0. Hopefully we can make this a 3 or 4-0. We can, you know, finish this team. This team should be finished. You know, league winners from last season. Not this season. Sorry, Benzema. And yeah, brilliant goal there. And all of our bench looks very happy about that one. We're all cheering for Mane there. W's. W goal by Sadio. Good assist by Brozovic. It was Mane who scored. I should put the scorers back up on the screen here once again. Not Sue's completed score sheet. So it was Mane in the 10th minute, assisted by Brozovic. There we go. So maybe just say Brozo next time. Also, I'll make that go slightly smaller. There we go. Ronaldo. Passing to Brozovic. Now Ronaldo again. Is it raining there in the stadium? I don't think so. I think maybe it's the lightest rain, if anything. I don't think it is really raining, though. Definitely where I am, though, it's not raining. I'm sure the players will be happy, though, that they get playing, you know, this cooler weather in Hong Kong before coming back, you know, here, Saudi. And hi, Minimum. Hope you're doing good. Hope you have a nice day. Hi, Lurax, as well. Forgot to say hi to you. And hi, Zuhaib. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, everyone. Hope you guys are all doing good. 1-0, you know, coming on to a 1-0. This is what we like to see. And, of course, Mane put in form. It's a corner for us as well. Ronaldo, the key target player here. Also, Inigo Martinez, I expect as well. Brozovic does a deep corner, actually. I'm surprised. He passes out to Bushal. Bushal sending the cross in. There's a header by Mane. And Simakan now tussling for the ball. And it goes straight out for another corner here. Coman just passing over to Brozovic to take this next one. Jesus is calm like Ancelotti, not celebrating early. Yeah, we don't like that. You know, I feel like Pioli celebrated always like a 1-0 and then we would end up losing. This is what we like to see. Nice calm. We need to control the game. Here, I think we need a 3-0. We need to assert our dominance on this team. We can't let them bully us around like, that final home game last season. Who scored, Seek? Up there, or over there. It's Mane. Mane scored a beautiful volley, assisted by Brozovic and set up by Ayman Yahya. You're away right now, not watching? Okay, I see, Seek. I see. Crossed by Brozovic, deep into the box. There's a little header just cleared away. Bergwijn's going to run onto that one, followed by Khaibari. Slide tackling. That's a good slide tackle, Khaibari. That's what we love to see. That desperation, We need that desperation. You'll get to start more games, Khaibari, if you show, the desperation we need. Yeah, don't be overconfident. Yeah, you only think negative. I see. Yeah. I mean, I don't think negative. I just don't want to be too overconfident because we always make these sorts of mistakes, during the match. But I have hope in us. How are we playing? We're playing very good. We are playing very good. Besides Bento almost giving them a goal. He literally passed it to Benzema in the box. I don't think, Benzema was expecting that. Hence he missed. But, it was basically a free goal for Benzema. But yeah. Don't want to jinx everything. Yeah, exactly. Inigo, Brozovic, Khaibari. I can't wait to play with this team and kick off in FC 26 as well. This is going to be a fun team to play with. Little chip over by Bushal, trying to find Coman on a run. It just goes out. It was a good chip. Coman gives him a bit of a thumbs up there. I think Bushal will work well with Coman. I do think so. I like how Coman, comes back to defend as well. That's what we need to see. And Bushal overlaps a lot. So, we'll see a lot of rotation between these two guys. And I think that, that is what we need really on this team. We need a lot of gameplay where we rotate and stuff. We'll concede at least one. Yeah, I do think we will concede. I just think we will still get the win here. I still think we will get, a 2-1 or 3-1 if we're confident enough. If we can, be optimistic. Hopefully we don't, do that fumbleless stuff that we did before. I remember in the Ittihad, away game for them, it was home for us. We scored first and we ended up losing. We could have won the league if we had won that game, by the way. But yeah, that was really, don't want it to happen here. That's for sure. Maybe 2, just jinx it. Yeah, we're going to concede 2. We're going to concede 2 here. Definitely. Pereira. Now passing out to Benzema, who's very deep, by the way. He's like insanely deep into the area here. Fabinho, Benzema. Gives a running ball there, trying to find, who's that? Diaby, I think. Fabinho wins the ball off of Felix just on a clearance, and now it's going to be with Ayor. And now Benzema. Ayor again. Finds a through ball to Diaby. There's a chance for Diaby to score. He passes it off. It's a goal for Ittihad. I think it's offside, though. I think it's offside. Maybe it's a goal. It's a goal. 1-0. 1-1. Jinxed it. How's Felix and Coman playing? They're both playing okay, I guess. I guess Coman's playing better than, expected. Concede, and we concede immediately. It's offside, I think, here, by the way. We need to see that run again. I do think this is very offside, but, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it is. Hopefully, guys. Now I'll tell Ronaldo will score. It will happen? Okay. Jones, you're the oracle of this game, so hopefully Ronaldo does score, but they look pretty offside. I will say that right now. It was a team goal there, by the way. How far was Benzema back? Let Benzema go that far back into the defense as well. That's insane. Can't believe I voted for the same person as 16 other people without knowing anything. You mean you voted for Nassr? Yeah, that's who you should be voting for, Zeta, I mean, we are supporting Nassr here, so hopefully Nassr can get back from this one. Hopefully this goal's cancelled. It would have been Bergwijn's goal if it isn't cancelled, so I will, get ready to type that in. I'm not going to type it yet just because I don't want it. And it is not cancelled. How do I spell your name? Bergwijn. Like that. That is the 14th minute. And that's going to be assist. Diaby. Okay, there we go. So, that's their goal. Unfortunate that we didn't get that. Ronaldo gives a cross to find Felix. Wow, instantly looking back, we're already, almost scoring another here. I mean, our defense is still the problem with, conceding run-on games. Any games today? No games today, Zeta. There's 2 football matches today instead. So, yeah, it's a double football today, and then we're going to be playing, Deltarune tomorrow. Okay. So, this is going to be now a offside goal kick here for Al-Shankiti. And final predictions, 3-1. I did have them scoring as my prediction. I think our team's going to lock in, though, and get the win. I did say we need to get a couple of goals here before we can be truly safe. I know 1-0's never enough for us. We need, at least 2 or 3 goals. And it's going to be Danilo Pereira. 3-1 to Nassr. Yeah, I do think so as well. And no problem, Zeta. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. And this is going to be now Shankiti sending that down the field to Bergwijn, who's looking pretty dangerous, by the way. Bushal does foul him. It's going to be a free kick here for Ittihad. That was it was a foul that needed to happen. Unfortunate to see it, but it needed to happen there. Come on, guys, please. We just need a goal off the back of this one. Just let them score again. It wasn't the hardest foul. It was more of a dive from Bergwijn. Now looking back at the replay here. Very divish. And it looks like... Who's taken that? I think Fabinho's taken. Maybe? No. I can't see. I think it's Bergwijn taking this one, actually. Yeah. It's Diaby. Okay, so Diaby sends that one in. There's a header by Pereira. It's just off target. And hello, Aditya. Where can you watch live? Again, I'm going to say this one time. It's only available on THAMANYA or on DAZN. So, and they're both paid. So you can only watch them if you pay for, I think it's like subscription or something for the year. But yeah. It's going to be passed out now to Mane. Here we go. Come on, get the attack going here. Ayman Yahya now on the left wing. We have a good set of players up forward. There's a cross to Ronaldo. Just missing the head of COMAN on the volley. Oh, my goodness. So close there by Ronaldo and COMAN. COMAN's looking very good, by the way. Ronaldo's saying there's a push in the box, by the way. Is there a push here? There is a push. Could be a penalty. There could be a penalty here for Ronaldo. Bento should not have pressed. Just stay on the line. Exactly. That's why I always worry about Bento with that sort of stuff. No penalty given. Very pushy, though. That was, like, close to, penalty-type stuff there. And Link, again, they're apps. They're not links. They're Aditya. So you have to go on to, the two I said. They're both paid. If you can't pay for them, then there's nothing I can do about that. I'm sorry. You can watch the commentation, of course. Brozovic. Yeah, Felix. That's a foul. That is going to be a free kick. What the heck was that? Terrible foul there by, I think, Fabinho. He's actually saying he's injured himself. Let's not pretend like that, Fabinho. You literally slide tackled, Felix onto the floor there. Former Liverpool teammate Mane just helping him up there. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that is an absolute foul from Fabinho on, Felix. What the heck? Yeah, we got that. Brozovic. And now it's going to be Ayman Yahya. Back to Brozovic. Passing over to Khaibari. Khaibari now passing into Mane. That was a good pass by Khaibari. Mane does a step over. He's going to probably just send that one into Brozovic, maybe. No, he's going to pass over to Ayman Yahya, who's going to give a cross into the box. And it's caught by their goalkeeper. And you forgot to mention new game mode is popping off. Friday Night Dusting. A mod to Friday Night Funking. Okay, I've never played that game, so, maybe I'll check it out, Zeta. This is now going to be Fabinho. Over to Shankiti. Bergwijn. Shankiti. Ayor. Fabinho. And Fabinho just going to pass over to Danilo Pereira, who's now playing in the left centre-back role instead of that right centre-back. And that's a nice little through ball there by Ayor to try and find Shankiti on a run. It is offside. Good job, team. Nice offside trap. Is there extra time? No. So if we draw, it's going to pens immediately. You've 21 votes and no one voted Ittihad because Ittihad's not going to win this one. That's the thing. Not Sachap. No jinx. It's going to be Nassr, of course, because we are supporting them. And hi, Bacon God. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Maybe 3-2 or 2-3. Yeah, I do think there'll be a couple of goals here. I will say that. So I do agree with the multi-goal scoreline. Supposedly that was onside there, just showing the the onside replay of their goal. So it was kind of onside. Iman gives a nice ball to Mane. Mane controlling the box. Call for handball by Pereira. It's definitely not. And Mane falls to the ground there. And the goalkeeper is holding his stomach. I think Mane might have stepped on it. Where are we lacking? In that right back slot. It's because Bushal pushes up so high that there's no defense for the right back. Again, Simikin should have been covering a little bit better, unfortunately. He wasn't. Mane just walked away from that situation there. And Mane got booked, getting a yellow card. I think. What's happening here? I don't know what exactly is happening here. So Mane controls the ball. Supposedly it's might be a handball there. Then the goalkeeper collects it. And yeah, I think it's a yellow card for Mane. And the graphics are insane in that mod. It's a new Undertale mod for... Oh, okay, I see, Zeta. I see. We need a new right back, though. We need a right back or a left back or something. I know Bushal's mainly a left back, so... I'm surprised Bushal's not playing left back and Iman's playing right back. That would have made more sense. But yeah, I guess is what it is. Checking possible red card for Mane. Bro, these referees, I swear on my life, bro, what is this? What is this? Checking possible red card. That is not a red card. The goalkeeper comes out, he trips over him. That's... Come on. Iman is lefty. Yeah, I get... Yeah, but I know, but Iman's, you know, natural position is left back. It is, you know, he was registered as a left back, but... That is a red... It's actually going to be a red card. I guarantee it. Because we never get decisions our way. It's going to be a red card. Yep. Red card for Mane. Great. Great. Red card. There goes Mane for the rest of the tournament. Yeah. Thoughts on the red card, guys, if you're watching? I don't think it's a red card. There's absolutely not a red card there. Referees having none of it as well. Mane, red card. 23rd minute. Or 24th minute. That is actually insane. I mean, at least it's an attacking red card. It's not a defensive red card. That makes more sense. That, you know, we can still defend here. Now, what I would do is probably bring on Almeria. I'd take off an attacker, bring on Almeria. You know, we just lost an attacker, but bringing on a defender as well. We need to lock in here for defense. We can actually, you know, lock in for the defense. Angelo, you know, hugging Mane. Wesley hugging Mane. You know, it's not his fault there. What the heck is this referee? It's actually an insanely bad referee decision. Yeah, this referee... I was going to say... I said at the start, this ref, I've seen him before, he's okay. That is an insanely bad decision for a red card. Stupid decision. It doesn't matter. Guys, we have to just lock in now in defense. If we can bring this to pens, that's all. Look, guys back up and jumping. I love how the goalkeeper instantly gets back up like nothing happened. There we go. Definitely get affected by that challenge, did your goalkeeper. And Mane is going into the tunnel now. He is gone. Okay, Fabinho, back onto the game. Hopefully, you know, we can redeem ourselves. Ref is petty. Yeah, I mean, what the heck is that decision? Insane decision there, by the way. And Inigo, like... Can we block the passing lane? Like, genuinely, they just run past the passing lane. That is actually crazy. Good pass by Iman. Good pass by Yao. Unfortunately, it's, you know, collected there by... Who's that? Shankiti. Fabinho. Pereira. Now over to Shankiti. Oh, it looks like Mitaj is now onto that left-back slot. It looks like that Shankiti and Mitaj just switched sides. Benzema now. Koeman's playing more of a defensive slot, which is good. We need to see that. Benzema gives us the ball. What's happening? Well, we just got a red card there, Mane. Got a red card, something that was clearly not a red card. Yeah, Felix fouled. And now it's going to be a free kick for Al Nassr in the defensive half. Don't worry, Ronaldo's going to carry. Hopefully he does. I mean, I feel like whenever we have these types of refs, there's always just such a bad decision for us. Like, I don't even know. It's actually insane how many bad decisions these types of refs make, by the way. Koeman. Now over to Bushal. Simikin. Kaibari is playing centre-back now. Okay. Okay, yeah, we do need that. Brozovic. Simikin. Bushal. Good touch by Bushal. And he just loses the ball there. It's not a foul. Simikin pressuring. Inigo pressuring. It's going to be played on there. The Ittihad players love diving on the floor. Do I know the ref's name? I don't. I've seen him before. I don't know his name. It was accidental. I know. It's actually insane. An accidental, fall onto the ball, and that's a red card. He falls over the guy. The guy dives out in front of him, grabs the ball. He can't stop himself, falls over him. Red card. Okay. Make it make sense there. What are you supposed to do in that situation? There's nothing you can do in that situation. It's the same as that Everton decision against Leeds, where Everton, I think, got a red card or a penalty for that, where the guy's position, he can't even move his hand, and he gets a pen conceded. Corner for Nassr, though. Here goes the game. I know, game's already been thrown by referee decisions. Hopefully, it continues to be good, though. Don't want to complain too much. Brozovic, crossing the ball deep. That's a header by Ronaldo. There is a push in the box. Could be a penalty here. Could be a redo or a penalty. Simikin is absolutely shoved in the box here. And, let's take a look at the replay. If we get a penalty here, that will be good confident boost, Especially after that. Should not have jinxed. I shouldn't have. The ref is from China. He is? I swear this ref plays is a Saudi league ref. I didn't, Yeah, that is a redo free kick at least, or whatever. Sorry, redo corner. Said every single set piece there except for corner. Yeah, Simikin's absolutely bodied. Yeah, so redo corner. It's not a pen, unfortunately. He looks like he looks like Rahimi, the referee. They do not even play football. I know. Are you sure it's from China, this referee? He looks like Rahimi. He looks like that ref in the Nassr Halal derby. That one. Fabinho. Now passing over to Ayor. Now on to Shankiti. AI says, okay, I see. Diaby. Now going to pass into Diaby again. Now Shankiti. Now back into the defense with Al Musa. Ayor making himself available there. He's just going to pass over to Musa Diaby. Now to Ayor. Now Al Musa. And he's going to just pass back to the goalkeeper. Ittihad trying to get some possession up here, by the way. I think it's a good strat, because they kind of lost the game in the first couple of minutes there. They were, really struggling to, receive our attack. Mane was dangerous. They actually, lucky to get Mane out of the game, if anything. I feel like he's one of the most dangerous players this game. I know he scored, but not just that. On the ball, he was looking brilliant. On the ball, he was insane. Name is Ma Ning. Okay. Well, bad ref selection. Regardless where they're from, bad ref selection. It's not a good one. Laurent Blanc is looking, pretty happy here that he got, Nassr down to 10 players because, especially, Mane's attacking threat is just, it was good. Iman keeps the ball in. The referee, however, says the ball went out of play. Interestingly. It's going to be a throw in here. It's a cooling break. Okay. Cooling break for both teams. So far in the first half, luckily we scored that opening goal, because otherwise we'd be in a terrible position at the moment. There might be some changes here. Ronaldo does not look happy, by the way, at this, the referee fielded here. And Ittihad's looking excitable. They're looking happy that they've, they've got a goal back. They're not down to, 1-0. They got a red card for the other team. They're looking, good about this one. Kante, they're just showing Kante in the replay. Always smiling, that guy. So, Ronaldo just on this replay here. I assume on the, this cooling break, we're going to get some information about, the coach is going to tell the players to, play a little bit more defensive. I do think that will be the case. I think we need to play defensively like we do. There's no point in going ultra attacking, because the thing is, against this Ittihad side, they're going to go attacking, right? They're going to break our lines. We can't let them break the lines because that's how we're going to concede. We concede the first goal by it. We can't concede another like that because it just shows the lack of defensive, quality we have. Jorge Jesus given tactics here. We can see it. Also, wave going on in the crowd. Ronaldo should kick the referee and get off. I mean, the ref should get off. I mean, insanely poor decision-making from him. Not even just that red card, like in general. There was that ball right then, before the cooling break. The ball did not go out, and the ref called it out. Like, come on. KOMAN just receiving maybe some instructions to drop a little bit deeper. Simakin talking with Ronaldo as well. Or Jesus just telling KOMAN to push upfield. We need to at least get to the final, guys. We need to at least get to the final. I mean, even if we lose, right? Even if we lose the final, we got to the final. We can't get out in the semis. We cannot. That's going to be such a hindrance to our morale. Like, it's insanely, hindering. We need that finals position. We will have a better chance as well against KINGSLEY Olali, I do think. Especially, hopefully we get KINGSLEY. I think KINGSLEY will beat Olali. I think we'll beat KINGSLEY. I don't think we'll beat Olali, but KINGSLEY will. If that makes sense, kind of. I feel like we struggle against Olali. We beat them, last season, but I do think we struggle against them every time. We always get cards and stuff. Mane got a red card. Yes, you gank. Mane got a red card, and it's an accident. It's not his fault. It's a very bad referee decision. So, don't blame Mane for that red card there. I will say that. Ayman absolutely bodied in the box there. That should be a free kick. Insane body there from Diaby. Surprised how he didn't get yellow there. And why the match is being played in Hong Kong? Because that's the sponsor for this. Every time the Saudi Super Cup is played in a different location. So in 2018, it's played in London. It's played somewhere else in 2019. And then this season's in Hong Kong, obviously. I think it's good. Nice change of scenery. It lets the players, have a little bit of a cool break before going into the hot gameplay of the Saudi Pro League. It might go to pens. Yeah. I do think that would be a bad decision if that went to pens from us, not from, referee, because I think, we're not good at pens. I don't think so. I don't think Felix is good at pens. I don't think KOMAN's good at pens. KOMAN missed in the World Cup final, his pen. Felix missed in, the Euros, sorry, not Nations League, his pen. And I think a lot of our players missed as well in the other shootouts we've had multiple times before. You're not blaming Mane? Yeah, I know. I'm saying to anyone in general, not to blame Mane for that. It's corner for Ittihad. Bergwijn's going to take. It's going to be played short there. Ayor passing out to Diaby. Diaby gives a little chip over, trying to find Ayor's run, and good shield by Bouchal. It's going to be another corner for Ittihad. And both KOMAN and Felix are trash at pens. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully they might improve, Playing with Ronaldo could improve them. That's what I think the goal is as well for Felix for the World Cup. Improve his pens. I think he's a good player. He needs to get back on form, which he has been so far, which is great. Love to see that he's actually playing good. And, for that World Cup, he needs those pens locked in because I feel like, Portugal will get to a few shootouts in there. And that's something we don't want to see. And deep cross by Danilo Pereira. Kante might go for a volley. He is, marked pretty well. Inigo going to clean up. And Inigo Martinez does a nice little clean up there to Ayman. Passing now over to Ronaldo. That's a bad pass by Ayman, sorry. There, it didn't really reach anyone. Now going to be back into Ittihad's defense. And Ayor. Now to Mitaj. Now to Bergwijn. Let's see what Bergwijn will do. He gives a little cross there. Floated in. Just missing everyone. They're going for the really crossing option here, Ittihad. They're really going for it. Trying to score a volley or a header. We're doing that as well. I mean, it's a very crossing game. A lot of balls flying into the box. Interestingly, surprised that both teams have selected this sort of gameplay. Maybe we'll see a change in the halftime. Of course, that's coming up in about 8-9 minutes. Might be a little bit longer due to, of course, that, that red card call took a little bit of time off. the goal check as well. I think maybe it'll be 10 minutes until halftime. And deep little cross there by Bento. And it's just headed away by Shankiti, sorry. And it's going to be a free kick here on Ronaldo. Just absolutely shoved out of the air. They are one man up. They will eventually find a free head if they try many crosses. That's why I think it's better to do, defensive gameplay against them. Have maybe 3 guys up front. Coman, Felix, Ronaldo, and then the rest of them stick back. I think that might be a better option there. Because, we're not giving up we're not sacrificing defensively. I think it's fine if we sacrifice attacking-wise because we can get a counter-attack, especially with these fast players that we have now. But yeah, 100%. If Jorge Jesus subs off CR7, you'll smash your PC. I don't think Jorge Jesus will sub him off because, of course, as Jorge Jesus said, the only time Ronaldo comes off is if he asks to come off, okay? So, Jorge Jesus is Ronaldo's, friend. They're friends. So, if Ronaldo comes off, it's by his decision and not, Jorge Jesus's. Yeah, Felix? I don't think Ronaldo will come off for this match anyway. He's needed for pens. He is needed, 100%. Biggest test for Jesus. Yeah, exactly. This game is a good starting test as well. Strong team. Unfortunately, though, they did lose all of their preseasons here, Ittihad. They lost, I think they won 1, but they lost the rest of them. We won all of ours except 1. So, we really should be going on here with better form. We got more players as well of good quality. Coman skilling past 2. He might find a pass to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo might take the shot. He goes for it. He maybe should have cut that one back in, Ronaldo to Coman, but, it was a good shot nonetheless. It's still in the field here as well. Little pass there by Felix. Ronaldo tries to do a little flick over into the box. Fabinho clears that one down to Mitaj. Now it's going to be Ayor. Pressure from Khaibari to try and win that one back. And Ronaldo has it in the box. He goes for the shot. It's deflected away again. Controlled by Khaibari. He's actually doing good here, Khaibari. I got to say, very good play from him. Ayman skills in, passes to Felix. He takes a little spin shot there. A bit of a bad play, really, from Yao. I think he should have controlled and passed it over. Inigo Martinez. Now to Brozovic. Brozo tries to do the shot. He does a dud. Passes out over to Coman. Playing very wide on the winging side. Coman cutting in. Passing to Brozovic. Open in the box. He might go for the shot. He does. And now it's going to be deflected away again. We're going for 5 shots in a row. It's no 120 minutes, only 90 minutes. It goes straight to pens, no extra time for this game. So, we need to win in 90. We need to. Yeah, Felix said in the press conference yesterday, he said, big problem if we don't win in 90. I think he knows why as well. About 5 shots there in total, deflecting every time. So, yeah. This is not looking good for us in terms of their defense. They're playing park the bus, basically, when we're down the field. They had everyone down there as well. Ayor just receiving some treatment for his hand here. Al Nassr most likely would score from set pieces. They should park the bus this half. That's what I'm saying. Go for pens. Go for free kicks. That's what we need to do in this match. Especially now with Coman on the team. He's good at set pieces. Especially counter-attacking, we should be good at with Coman's pace. And also, Felix is pretty fast, I'd say. Ronaldo's fast when he needs to be as well. Nawaf Bushal's pretty fast. Ayman's fast in short sprints. So, yeah, definitely we need to play for set piece and counter-attack here. That's why we are playing Path the Bus now, which is good. We are. Good job, Jorge Jesus, doing proper strategy. This is what we don't see with Pioli. We never saw, switch up of gameplay during the game. We always saw the same game style play no matter how many goals we conceded or scored. And this is something that you like to see, Brozovic now playing in that Mane position, by the way, which is interesting. He's playing almost like a striker here. Khaibari playing really that alternating midfielder to the centre-back. He's doing a very good job, guys. I don't know if you're watching along. If you're watching the match, you can know how good Khaibari is doing this match. He's doing very good. Exceptional. Probably one of our Saudi starting players. I do think so. Especially if we don't get a CDM, we prefer, that full-back option instead. He just needs to be on form, Khaibari. Yeah, Felix to Ronaldo. What the heck just happened there? Ronaldo slipped over. That was probably going to be a goal there if he didn't slip over. Unfortunate by Cristiano there. Khaibari winning the ball back for us, though. Simican. Inigo Martinez. Now Brozovic. Brozovic over to Ayman. Ayman now to Brozovic. And Brozo now to Felix. Inigo. Now over to Simican. Inigo's looking better this game. He's looking better, especially with Simican on his side. Not Bouchal giving the ball away there. There's a very light touch. He does try and win it back. He kind of fails. It's now Benzema, who keeps playing left wing, by the way. He's really letting that striker place go open. Now it's going to be Moussa Diaby, who really is, to me, the player to watch here. He is very, strong type of play. He's very strong in terms of speed, in terms of, breaking through that, that line that we so struggle to, hold. We need to watch him, for sure. That is someone that, the coach will be putting a couple of guys on, Inigo. Especially, I think, will be a good, type to block him. Ayman, I don't think is going to be good against Diaby. Hopefully, Inigo does a good job against Musa because, he looks strong in this game. Ronaldo to Brozovic. Good pass there. Brozo finds the deep cross to Coman. Can Coman touch that? He just barely misses it. He still gets the ball. Still gets it. I mean, it would have been more ideal if he did get the touch there. That's a little bit of a push. It's going to be a goal kick regardless. Coman is looking very sharp, though. He's looking very sharp, which is great. Love to see that he is actually, performing well. It's kind of like, what's reminding me of? The Felix debut. That's what this is reminding me of. And I think Coman's doing a good job. Hopefully we get, a lot more moments here with Coman in this match. I don't think subbing him at halftime would be, the proper way to go. I think maybe subbing off Nawaf Bouchal, I think. Subbing him off for maybe Angelo, bringing, Angelo into that right wing place, or maybe a right back even. We can try, see if Angelo can play right back for a little bit. I think he'll be okay at it. I saw his defending in the previous games. We did play him in right back against Olali last season, and he did okay, actually, at it, because we had, Simican red card in that game. So, yeah. How's our physicality? It's looking good. It is looking good. Except the fact that the pitch is so slippery that, players have fallen over constantly here. Like, we got Ronaldo falling over, Benzema's fallen over, everyone falling over in this, field. I don't get why they make the pitches so slippery. I know it helps sometimes, but I feel like it's worse if it's so wet. Especially, it's not even really raining there at the moment. It's more from the sprinklers they put on. Good little tackle there by Simican, by the way. And cleared away by Coman. Ronaldo, nice touch. He is fouled kind of by Pereira, but he's on a run here. Now to João Felix. It's a 2v4. João Felix is going to keep running. That is definitely a free kick there. And a yellow card coming out for Fabinho. That is a bad, bad tackle. Can't believe, first of all, the fact that, Danilo Pereira lucky not to get a red. Because if that tackle was happening in the Prem, Anthony Taylor giving a red every day for that tackle he did on Ronaldo there. João Felix winning the free kick. This is good. This is good. We need free kicks. I think we'll do good against free kicks, especially against this goalkeeper, Shankiti. I think this will be a good play for us. João Felix I like as well because he does do, he does the diving. Something that you don't like to see when you're watching it on the other team, but he does the dirty stuff for us, and we need that sort of player on the field now that Otavio's gone. Otavio used to do that a lot for us. Felix is going to replace him in that sort of sense there. And here we go. It's going to be free kick. Ronaldo is going to probably take this one. Let's see if he scores it. Lining up for this free kick is going to be, Ronaldo, Khaibari. I don't think Khaibari will take it. Maybe. We'll have to see. Sometimes they switch it up here. I haven't seen the rest of the players lining up there because they keep showing the goalkeeper position in the wall. It looks like Ronaldo's just going to take this one. So, here we go. Can Cristiano score? Let's see. Come on, Ronaldo. Free kick. Here we go. Oh, just over the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky. He does go for the shot there. Could have been the 2-1. Unfortunate. We need to see how we change up at the halftime. I think Jorge Jesus might have some good tactics up the sleeve. A lot of fans for us in the crowd there as well. A lot of, Nassr shirts. Most of them probably Cristiano fans, but of course, you love to see people wearing Nassr shirts in the crowd, because it just shows that we sometimes have, that small, sharp advantage over the opposition. Simakan committing a foul there on Ayor. Another dive by Ittihad, one of many. And it's going to be just taken quickly here by Danilo Pereira, it looks like. Didn't really see that foul there. They didn't show it on the camera. Showing the replay of the free kick instead. And now it's going to be back here with Mitaj. Back to Danilo Pereira. Now to Fabinho. Pereira. And Pereira's just going to send that deep over to Diaby. Good touch by Diaby, who was looking good, by the way. Diaby, again, as I said before, he is the player we need to watch. Kante. And that's going to be Shankiti. Now Diaby. Sends that one in. Nice touch by Kaibari. Brozovic going for it, and there's a deflection by Fabinho. Out for a goal kick there. Bento is going to take. Go on, Bento. Set us up, please. Let's see what happens. Blanc is putting up a 2 symbol. I don't know what he means by that. Maybe 2-man marking. I don't know. It's going to be Simakan. Now, he's going to pass over to Bushal. Bushal gives a pass over to Coman. He is kind of pushed down there, but the referee plays on. Again, something that does look like a foul is just ignored completely by this referee. Kaibari wins the slide tackle there, but is going to go back to Mitaj. And maybe a possible cross here coming in from Bergwijn. He just passes out to Fabinho. Fabinho now passing it over to that right-hand side with Shankiti, Diaby. We're missing that type of Fabinho player. That's what I'm feeling. We are missing, sort of Fabinho's sort of presence on a field. And Kante's sort of presence. I feel like they're both very DM-style players. Fabinho more attacking, if anything. But, they both control the tempo of the game. And we don't really have that still. We don't have that midfielder that can control tempo. Nice little clearance there by Bushal. Kaibari. Brozovic. Just losing it. Now Fabinho again. Ronaldo frustrated that they lost the ball there straight away after 2 seconds. And Bento has to make a save. It's going to be a corner here for Ittihad. That is, again, it seems like they're... How many corners have they had in this one? How many corners is that? That's 3 corners. Now 4. 4 corners in one match. By the way, if Ittihad do win this game, that will be they'll tie up on wins against our team. So we'll have 10 and 10. We have won 10 games against them of all time. Ittihad's won 9. So let's not make them 10-10. It's halftime. Okay, no corner, halftime. Referee just ends it there. So first half, not the best performance. We got an early goal. I felt confident there. I felt like we could really, pick them apart. Mane red card was very, unfortunate. That was a terrible referee decision. Their goal was, again, showing our defensive lack. And, yeah, honestly, overall, not the best of halves. I don't know what your thoughts are on this, guys, but, yeah, it's not looking great. It's not looking great for us at the moment. We need to really change something in the next half. Maybe bring on, Angelo instead of... I don't know. I think Kaibari's been doing good this game. I was going to say maybe... don't say I jinxed it. Wait, what do you mean, Seek? No, I didn't jinx it. Yeah, so basically, I think maybe bringing on Angelo for Bushal and then playing Angelo as a right back, I think maybe might work. I don't know. I don't think Kaibari coming off is a good option. I don't think so. Because the thing is, he's actually been controlling game tempo really well. Again, unfortunate red card. I'm going to actually see if there's any news on Al Nassr's signings. I'm going to get the new Al Nassr kit, by the way, this week. I think I'll try and get it. But yeah, overall, first half wasn't the best. Mane, rest in peace for, getting that red card. That was insane, A lot of clips of Ronaldo showing annoyance at the referee, by the way, guys, as well. Because that ref, my goodness. When Ronaldo's getting mad at the ref, it's a bad ref. Like that sort of stuff. Let's take a look at the stats here. So, stats, total shots for us is 10, them 7, which is surprising. I feel like they had quite a fair bit. But again, we had that like small portion of the game where we had like 5 in a row. 2 on target, not great conversion, 10 to 2. That is a poor conversion. They've got 7 to 2. 2 big chances for us, 1 big chance missed. 1 big chance for Ittihad, 0 missed. 127 accurate passes for us, 87% accuracy. They have 215 accurate passes, 87% accuracy. 4 fouls for us. They have 8, 3 corners for each. Though I think, yeah, Ittihad didn't get their last corner, so yeah, still 3 for each. Ittihad 63% possession, which is insane. Who will take the penalties? I'll tell you which ones I think will take. So Ronaldo will take, for sure. He'll be first up. Felix will take, but again, not confident in him scoring. Brozovic will take. Yahya will take. Koman will take. Simikin will take. Yeah, I think they're the 6 that will take. If it goes even further, maybe Inigo Martinez. I don't know if he's good at pens or not. I haven't really watched his gameplay too much. Outside of, Barca versus Real Madrid matches. Haven't seen him actually take a pen. So, I don't know if he's, one of the best pen takers of all time. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully it doesn't get to that point, though, where we need to go pens. Because I don't think we've ever won a pen shootout. I actually can't remember the last time we have won a penalty shootout. I don't think we have. Which is not good. We haven't won a pen shootout in like 4 years, so we don't want to jinx stuff up and get to pens. In terms of best players on the field for both teams, I think Kaibari, very underrated, has been doing great. I think Yahya has been doing excellent as well. Mane was until he got a red card. I think Koeman's doing good as well. In terms of Ittihad's players, Diaby is the best player on their field by far, and Bergwijn is well close second. Then there's also, I would say, Fabinho has been very annoying to play against. He controls the field too easily. He did get yellow, but, it was a needed tackle. It was needed. It was going to be a goal. So, basically denying a goal. We're just seeing the replay of our first goal here, by the way. So, Felix out to Yahya. And then Yahya just gives a lovely little pass through to Brozo. Nice breakdown there. Defense. Mane hits it first time volley. It's a goal. It was very good. Yeah, Mane was very good. Respect the work rate and goal. Exactly, yeah. Mane was very good. He was. Then there's their goal. Again, just breaking the lines there. Diaby did a very good job on passing back to Bergwijn. They didn't really celebrate too much there. They sort of just, high-fived each other because, they got a goal back early on. But it was a strong goal nonetheless there. Then Mane's red card here where he goes to the ball and then he can't really stop and the goalkeeper just sort of lies there in his path. Definitely not red. Yellow max. Yellow max for that challenge there. It's not even a challenge. It's sort of just running in the way there. Yeah, Mane did not look happy about that. Yeah, Ronaldo goes straight to talk to him as well. Just having a look at the replay for the reactions there and that red card. Terrible, terrible decision. Hopefully, we continue on being good for this game, though. I do think we were better in the first 15 minutes, first 15, 20 minutes. Excluding the goal, they did score in the 16th minute. Excluding that, we were better. We were better for those first couple of minutes, and then they turned the table. They really turned it. They switched on, turned the table. Ittihad started getting control of the match, and that's where you see the possession change. So we need to see, again, Angelo, I think, will come on. I do think that's a good idea. Do not bring Wesley on. Whatever they do not do that. Al-Amri will come on. I think they might bring on Al-Amri for Khaibari, and they might bring on Angelo for Bushal. I think that might be the play here. You're back. You was here during the Al Nassr versus Almeria match. Welcome back, Ayana. And, currently we're drawing to Ittihad, as you can see by, that. Mane red card as well, so not the best at the moment. When am I going to show the stats on the screen? It's kind of hard for me to do that, Seek. It's actually kind of hard. Maybe I can if I do this, because I don't know. Sometimes it sort of displays stuff I don't really want to show. Here, let me see if I can do something for you guys. Here. Let's go screen capture, add source. Okay, I'll try and do it. Okay, if I do it like that, Hopefully that doesn't display, you know, stuff that I don't really want to show. So you can kind of see its stuff there, right, guys? Is it good? Is it good? W's in the chat if it's good. So there's the ratings. Ratings right there on FootMob. Of course, I've got FootMob Plus, so I can see some extra stats there. So, yeah, best players they've said is Brozovic and Koeman and Ayman Yahya. Though I do think that Khybar is severely underrated. If we go have a look here, right? 11 and 13 accurate passes. Not the best, but he's done, you know, a lot of dispossessions. He's done quite a fair bit. He's not been dispossessed, by the way. But don't know why it says 0 out of 2 tackles won when he actually clearly won one upfield against, I think it was Al Musa. Or it might be Mitaj. So I don't know what that was about, where it says 0 out of 2. He clearly won a couple there, and I actually do, you know, eye test. In terms of these stats, though, you can see the stats here. So there are some of those stats, the ones I did read out before. And then here are some of the passing stats and shot stats. In total, they've done 247 passes, by the way. That is insane accuracy. I mean, our accuracy is the same percentage, but, I mean, look at the passes rate. Look at that. Double the passes, basically. And, you know, they've got the same percent. 105 passes in their own half. So they really are trying to do controlling gameplay, I feel like. Much more so than, you know, the other styles of gameplay, where they're more running upfield. I feel like they were playing attacking for, you know, getting that goal back. But they're very controlling now. Also, let me as well just quickly put this, I think, here. I want to see you guys to see my face as well. So let's go like that, maybe. Here. Okay, it doesn't matter. I'll just revert it back to how it was before. Sorry, guys. I thought maybe you could see my face. So, yeah, discipline. Red card, 1, not great. Doesn't matter. Defense, their defense has been better. 2 tackles, 1. I don't know how we have 1 tackle, 1 in defense. That is insanely poor if that's the case. 4 blocks, 2. 7 clearances, 5. 1 save for each keeper. So, you know, we're doing okay, I think. Their keeper, by the way, like, how are we not scoring against this guy? How are we not? El Shakiti. I mean, he could be good, you know. He could be coming up 20 years old only, goalkeeper. I think Noaf Alakidi's better, though. I don't know why we're still playing Bento. We need, you know, that foreign left back. We need that foreign as well, CDM, to go into this position so then we can actually, you know, control the field. That's what we need. Controlling, you know, player. Also, maybe I can put up Fabrizio's any transfer news and stuff or clips. Here we go. I'll try and find some clips for you guys so you can see the match a little bit. Okay. I think this is good. I think. Okay, I don't know if this shows any of my personal information, but here we go. So, let's go. This is Nassr zone, by the way. Let's go and find a clip. Here's a clip of Brozovic's attempt. See that attempt? That's the one I was saying goes for it. I'll show you guys the goal, actually. Or I'll show you the red card. You know what? I'll show the red card. You guys let me know if this is a red card or not. Okay. Let's have a look here at the red card call. Here we go. Is this a red card, guys? Is that a red card? I'll play it one more time and then I'll read your thoughts. That is not a red card. There's like nothing stopping him from running, by the way. That is not a red card at all. This guy, absolute diver. Diving merchant right there. And also there's the offside for their goal, by the way. Offside for their goal. It's kind of blurry, but you can kind of see it there. Maybe there's a little bit of a better quality. There we go. Let's have a look. Insane offside call, by the way. That is crazy. Onside. That we were so close to getting the wall in there, by the way. Changed the whole game. Yes, it did. Mane's reaction, bro. This is actually sad. That is sad. Everyone coming to console him as well. That is actually sad there. Poor Mane. W's Mane in the chat, guys. I don't think there's any other clips here. I'll try and find the goal clip, maybe. I'll find our goal. Okay. Coman fires over. Where's the goal? Equalizer. Ibari, Cristiano, Sadio deserved. Okay, here we go. Here's the goal. Okay, don't know why the quality dropped insanely, but Brozovic, Mane, good goal. That's a good goal. Play it one more time. Pass through, back, volley, first time, goal. That's a good goal there. And we'll see their goal as well. Here's their goal. And this is what I'm saying with the, penetration. Look at this penetration from, like, if I pause it here, right? So watch this. So there's Mitaj. Look at that penetration. Like, first of all, why does this quality keep dropping? Look at this penetration. Insane penetration, right? Look at that. That is crazy. That's actually crazy there. Like, how does he penetrate that well, Mitaj, with that pass? Like, we shouldn't be letting that happen. Again, especially this wall here. Also, I think my thing's lagged out a little bit. But see that wall? We shouldn't be letting that stuff penetrate. So, yeah, there's those. Yeah, maybe I should do that more in the future, show clips like that. If that was good, guys, let me know in the chat. But, yeah, we can't be letting them penetrate like that. Look, I'm going to be for real here. That is a poor, letting them do that sort of stuff against us, if anything. We need our defense to be stepping up a notch. Try and find any other clips for you guys. Maybe it'll be good. Oh, yeah, here's this. I think, where's the run here? I want to find that run where somehow we didn't get this free kick run here. I'm going to show this one. Okay, here we go. This free kick. Just mute this. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Crazy free kick to win there, by the way. They didn't show the foul on Cristiano by Danilo Pereira. That's what I was kind of hoping for, but that is a crazy free kick decision there. Here's Cristiano's free kick, by the way, from range. Just show that again. Here we go. Just hits it over. It's not the best free kick. It's not the worst. I mean, it's seen better, but yeah, it's okay for what it is. Only a little bit of time left till the next half. I don't know exactly how much. Things like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. But overall thoughts on the first half, guys? Let me know. Of course, tomorrow we are streaming Kodzia versus Olali. We're going to be streaming that one live. And, of course, that's going to be the first, SPL debut of Retegui, which is interesting, And also there's a guy that Olali got from Lons, I think. So, yeah, that's going to be his debut. Can't remember exactly what club they got him from, but, yeah. I think we can step it up for this one. I think we can get it done, The bench players for today's game as well, guys, are going to be these guys. If I just quickly show. There is the bench players. So you have, Nawaf Al-Akidi, of course. You have Awad, Amri, Sultan, Salam. We have Al-Hassan. Garib, I think, will come on. Wesley will come on. Angelo will come on. I don't think these guys will come on for this game. And hi, Zuaib. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Didn't I see you before as well? Yeah, I think you were on earlier as well, Zuhaib. But yeah, welcome back, I guess. But yeah, that was the information from this first half. Yeah, it's just unfortunate there that we didn't really, capitalize on that early goal. I thought maybe we could get through, by doing, that sort of play early on, we could get, a couple of goals going in this half, maybe 2 goals, I felt. But no, we didn't. Unfortunate as well on that. Unfortunate. Hopefully next half starts soon. Hopefully. Yeah, just unfortunate with that goal. Mane was wrongly sent off. Yes, Muhib, 100%. Mane was wrongly sent off. I'll show the send-off again. I'll show it again. This is insanely, bad decision from the referee, by the way. Here, we'll find it. Where is it? Here. There we go. Bad send-off. Bad send-off. It's not even the fact that he steps on him, like, whatever. It's the fact that he's going for the ball. He's then already into the challenge. He steps out. This guy moves out of the way. Like, what are you supposed to do there? What are you actually supposed to do? You can't do anything about it. Look, there's nothing you can do about it. He rolls into him. Like, what are you actually supposed to do there? The players are walking out as well now, guys. So, yeah, we will see the second half beginning in a second. Ronaldo was not happy with that one, by the way. He was not happy. He was actually pretty mad. Yeah, wrong choice by the referee. Wrong choice. Mane red. Guy gets hacked every game, then he gets a red. I know, insane. Insane decision from that referee. Overall, our team's average rating as well is 6.6. Ittihad's is 6.7. So, you know, there's just a little stat for you guys. So we're not doing worse than them. We're at similar level. Whenever I saw a CR7 match, all refs started to hate him. Like they're, yeah, I mean, it's the case. I feel like some of the refs here just genuinely hate on him. It's actually crazy. Definitely not red. Yeah, it's a yellow for sure. Yellow, fine. 100% was a yellow. Red, no way on earth is that a red. If you're running and you stop, like as you're about to stop, a guy rolls into your path of running. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, you can't stop. You're going to have to step on him. Like, he's chosen to roll into you. He's already got the ball. Why is he rolling this way towards Mane? Like, using common logic there, the referee should not have sent him off. Just based on that. Looks like that Ittihad might take the kickoff here. Let's have a look. I can't remember who took it in the first half, to be honest. I've completely zoned out of that. Here we go. Who's taking kickoff? Ronaldo does not look happy, by the way. He's still playing this half, by the way, guys. Ronaldo's still playing. And let's see what will occur in this half. Yeah, it's that ref. It is that ref. It's the same guy as well. I've seen this guy before. He's wrongly refed a lot of our games. It is the exact same guy. Yeah, I wish I could show you guys him. I just can't seem to find his name. And there goes the half. It was taken by Al Nassr, so they actually took the kickoff in the first half, which means we did win possession, if I can remember correctly. Yeah, we won it early on, so they kind of, you know, threw up their kickoff there. We give it to them, though. We kick the ball straight out, and it's now thrown for Ittihad. I guess maybe we're trying the PSG tactic, maybe. Let's our players play a little bit more defensively. Little flick over there by, is that Angelo? Yeah, Angelo's now on the field. Maybe, I think. No, he's still not on. I thought it was Angelo Timon. There's going to be some pressure from Ronaldo and Coman. Coman playing that striker position now, by the way. And Inigo's going to clean up with Simakan. Good job by Simakan and Inigo. They're already starting to build, you know, that defensive partnership together. I think it'll just get stronger throughout the season, that defense. It's now Inigo Martinez. It's going to pass out over to, yeah, Felix. That was a good pass by Martinez there, finding a little chip over Kante and Fabinho. It's a foul for us. Fouled us immediately there. Keeper should have stopped once he got the ball. Yeah, 100% wrong decision from that referee. And this is now going to be a free kick for Al Nassr. I do think that this free kick will be just passed off. I don't think it's going to be a shot one. Jorge Jesus does not look happy, by the way. Pulling out the glasses as well. That usually means something's up. Yeah, Brozovic is going to be crossing this one in. Deep cross. Finding the head of Simakan just barely. I think that's going to be a corner. Maybe headed out by Kante. Somehow the shortest guy got the touch out. Interesting. Yeah, header by Kante. Corner for Nassr. Come on. Nassr can get something from set pieces. I can feel it. You know, set pieces are our strong suit. We used to have Laporte, you know, as the king of set pieces, I feel, for corners. Yeah, and also Ronaldo, of course, but like other players. But yeah, I don't know who can really fill that void. Maybe Simakan, Inigo, Martinez, maybe. I don't know if Inigo kind of stays back, though, so we'll have to wait and see. Coman definitely is not going to be that headering type. There's a header by Simakan, just going wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. That was a good header by Simakan. It was a very good one. See on the replay here. Brozovic sends it deep. Nice little curl in. Simakan header. just to the side, grazing the post on the right-hand side of the goal there. Yeah. Just grazing it. It's now going to be Conte. Now over to Danilo Pereira. Now to Mitaj. Pereira. And now to Nassr. Now to the right side, where Ittihad, I feel like, try and play on that right side quite a fair bit. They really utilize wing play a lot, especially through Diaby. Mitaj, Bergwijn. Now to Fabinho. There's a little opening in the play there, but Fabinho doesn't go for that pass to Ayor. Cleared away by Simakan. And Felix does a nice little clearance. Iman then clears it again. A corner? I don't think so. No. Unless you're behind me, Ayana. I think I'm in front for the first time ever. I think I'm kind of in front in terms of the thing, but I don't think there's a corner there. And KOMAN passing over to Ronaldo. And now to Noaf Bouchal. Guys, as well, make sure that you're live with the feed as well, because if you go next to the unmute button on YouTube, there is a live button. Make sure that's clicked, okay? Because sometimes YouTube makes you not live. Click it, and you should, see a red dot appear next to it. It's now going to be Ayman Yahya. To Kaibari. Simakan. Inigo Martinez. Now to Kaibari again. Inigo Martinez. Back to Bento. Now over to Martinez. Now to Brozovic. Martinez again. Little chip over there to Felix. That's a push. Felix continuing to play. Just does a little Trivela pass to Brozovic. That was a good pass by Felix. I've got to say, wow, good job. And now Ronaldo possibly going on a run here, but is it going to be cleaned up by the goalkeeper? It's going to be maybe a foul, actually. Looks like Al Musa might have committed a foul. So, yeah, foul on Ayman Yahya. So, it's going to be played back as a free kick here. Good. We need to start playing from free kicks. We need to start playing for, defense. We need to start playing for, trying to push the ball up in counterattacks. Laurent Blanc still looks a bit worried. I think that is because we are, somehow still maintaining, good form with one player down. It would be a real embarrassment, Laurent, if your team lost with, more men, especially the league winners from last season. Khaibari, Bouchal. And KOMAN absolutely shoved off the face of the planet there, but the referee, again, he completely ignores what is a clear foul. Pereira. You followed on Instagram? W's Arudan. Thank you. Also, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong continually as well. It's just my bad, accent pronunciation. You can write how to say it, like, in the chat, and I'll say it properly. But, again, thank you for following me. Really appreciate that. Brozovic. And this is going to be now Musa. Fabinho, Musa. Fabinho again. And now it's going to be Bergwijn. And now it's going to be with Mitaj. Back to Ayor. Now to Benzema, who's playing very on that left side, by the way. He's playing very left-wingish. And now it's going to be Musa Diaby. Not Musa Diaby, like Musa, the defender. And, Felix tries to defend this off of Ittihad. And it's going to be a free kick here for Nassr. Good job, Felix, winning every free kick. You're in the Al Nassr versus Almeria live match. Yes, you said that earlier, Ayana. You said that earlier. W's everyone who's been to a previous Nassr match with me, I appreciate all of you guys. But yeah, this one's honestly very, this one's very kind of, early for a match. I feel like usually they're later, so that's why, maybe, I don't think some people can attend this match, just because it's very early, but, it's interesting, honestly. And yes, what's the request? What's the request? Inigo Martinez. So your man down for 70 minutes, and will Mane miss the next match? Yeah, Mane will miss the next match. Again, not his fault. This is purely the referee's fault. Ayman. Now to Felix, and that is going to be a throw in here for Nassr. And there's a little bit of a fight going on there between one of the Ittihad players, Shankiti, and Felix. That should be a yellow card for the Ittihad player. There we go. Absolutely get yellowed, my guy. You should not be shoving Yao Felix in the face there just because you want the throw in. Should not be doing that. That is definitely, you know, that is poor. And then Blanc's here acting like he didn't deserve that. That is a clear deserved yellow card there. Just goes and shoves Yao Felix in the face there. Terrible. They'll only get yellows, though, never reds. Yeah, I mean, they're lucky they're not even to get some sort of, you know, sort of thing from that, because that was terrible. Yeah, we need to win this match. Exactly, Sherry. Exactly. Inigo Martinez control Brozovic. Yeah, Felix is really tormenting their team, by the way. It really is making, you know, their life a bit of a nightmare here with how much this guy is honestly just annoying them, I guess. That's the word. Shankiti now takes the throw-in. The guy who just got the yellow, by the way, to Alimusa. Fabinho. Cristiano rarely loses final. I think in his whole career, he lost like 2 finals. Yeah, I think, yeah, he's rarely lost a final. I think the finals we've only lost, really, he's lost 1 to Halal, and I don't remember the other finals he's lost, to be honest. Especially if we get to a World Cup final, I don't think we're losing a World Cup final, by the way, for Portugal. I think we can always make it through the finals. Bento just collecting the ball. And that is an offside play anyway, so it's going to be an offside free kick here. Kaibari. Nijo Martinez. Finally, the ref is using his eyes. Yeah, finally. I know it took him about, you know, 50 minutes to use his eyes there. Kaibari. Let's see what Kaibari will do. Kaibari, very good play today. Very good. I'm impressed. Good pass to Yao Felix then. Yao Felix just loses it on the touch. Should have been a better touch there. Is it going to be a foul? Won by Shankiti. When did he lose to Halal? They lost the CL finals to Barcelona in 2009. We lost the last Super Cup final, I think, to Halal last year. I don't know if it was the semi. It might have been the semi-final, actually. We lost 4-1 to them. Ronaldo scored the first goal, and then we lost. They scored 4 goals. And this is going to be now Bento with the ball. Lost the CL finals to Barcelona, yeah, in 2009, yeah. And Laurent Blanc might be making some changes here soon. Looks like he is considering them. Simakan. Bushal. Now to Ronaldo. Good run by Ronaldo. He is marked by his Portuguese fellow there, Danilo Pereira. He just misses the pass over to Kingsley Coman, though. Now going to be with Mitaj, sorry. Alamusa. Now to Sharari. And now back to Al-Musa again. And now it's going to be with Fabinho, Al-Musa, Pereira, Ayor. Mitaj open on the left. He actually finds Bergwijn through a small gap there. Again, that is insane passing from Ittihad. They just find the gaps. They really do. Yao Felix back to Bento. That was a very risky pass there, by the way, by Yao Felix. Insanely risky. But luckily, we still have the ball. We still have, you know, not conceded from that. Given away. Now it's going to be with Ayor. Kingsley Coman wins it back immediately. Come on, Coman. Let's see some good play there. That was an average pass from Coman. Ronaldo. Absolutely pulled off the planet there by Mitaj. It's going to be a free kick here for Nassr. Clear foul. Let's have a look here. Yeah, 100% a foul. What the heck is that? You don't do that sort of stuff in a game. Well, you do if you're on the opposing team. Okay, Bushal. Ronaldo. Sorry, Brozovic. Coman. Brozovic. Very heavy touch by Coman, by the way, to Brozovic. It's going to be a throw in here. Bushal. Coman gone for a sprint. Bushal finds the throw. That was a good throw by Bushal to Kingsley Coman. Now in the box, there's a shot. That was not good. That was not good. Ronaldo, very, very high shot. He's annoyed with himself there. He should have finished that one. That is something he really should have finished. He sends that one to space. It's okay. I'm sure he'll have a lot more chances, though. For sure. Do want you, Ronaldo? Here we go. Maybe it's because you weren't on the stream here. You're on the stream now. Good throw by Bushaldo, setting that up. Koeman finds that pass, and then, yeah, it's just, yeah, the hook isn't great. I think Koeman might have been passing to João Felix, though. Not Ronaldo. So, you know, maybe if he left that for João Felix, it might have been better. But, yeah, it is still, regardless. It's okay. And hi, Goo, welcome to the stream. And I cannot show the video because that is copyright. But the ways you can watch, of course, I'll say them once now, is going to be on DAZN or on... what's this app called again? I forgot this name of the app. It's like called THAMANYA. Yes, THAMANYA. So you can watch on THAMANYA or DAZN. The only two options. They do cost money, though. It's going to be a very, very tackly situation here between Mitaj and Bushal. And is going to be won by Mitaj. Now back to Fabinho. Fabinho got Kante and Ayor open. He passes to Ayor. And Fabinho now over to the Musa. Ali Musa is going to pass to now Shankiti. Shankiti to Diaby. Back to Shankiti. Now to Ali Musa, who's overlapped, sort of. Fabinho's open for him. There is some pressure from João Felix. Does win the throw-in as well. And João Felix is saying that this is a throw-in for Nassr. But... the Ittihad player's taken the ball away pretty far down the field too. Don't know what he's doing that for. The referee does give the throw-in still to Al Nassr though. Ayman's going to take. Ayman does a very bouncy throw there to absolutely no one. João Felix is going to go in for a slide tackle. He does fail it. It's going to be played down the field. Now it's going to be with Inigo Martinez. Now with Kaibari. Yeah, he's playing in centre-back. Now that's going to be a good control by Ronaldo. He's going to sprint onto it. Danilo Pereira just misses the initial tackle, but he does get it back, which is good for Ittihad. Fabinho. Now to Ayor. Not good for us. That was an okay touch by Ronaldo. He's done better, but that was definitely, you know, an improvement from before. Before his, you know, play. Ayor finds a through ball there to Diaby. Diaby comes in. He's going to pass that into Kante. Back heel by Kante to Benzema. And Simakan cleans up. Nice, easy clean up there. Benzema, terrible touch. Kingsley Coman to Brozovic. And now to Simakan. Now all we have to do is, you know, just play on this counter-attack a little bit better. That's a good counter-attacking run. It's literally a one-on-one. Ronaldo versus the keeper. He passes to João Felix. Felix scores. It's a goal. 2-1. And it's Nassr scoring. I think this might be offside, though. We'll have to wait and see. It's offside. Offside. Oh, my God. It was close. Ronaldo passed that one over again. Thought it was a goal. Maybe a check. Oh, it might be a goal. That does not look offside. That does not look offside. That looks very onside, actually. Yeah, Felix did a good finish as well. Nice little to just tap over. Ronaldo, good job passing it across. So we got an assist. And I love how as soon as they score, the keeper falls to the ground injured as well. As soon as we score, he's like on the ground holding his stomach and everything. It's like, why are you diving? What did you get hit by? Nothing touched you. The referee is checking the goal. Come on. I'll add the goal back if it's a goal. And I'll sue. Hopefully we get this one. I hope so. So bad, guys. Referee is still checking. Ronaldo's saying he was on. The referee is just, you know, still checking here. I'm going to be patient for this one. Hopefully it is. Come on, Ronaldo. So, let's go Ballon d'Or here as well. Come on. Let's get the goal. Please, referee. I guarantee you it's going to be offside. I guarantee you. It's going to be like sort of a fraction. And it is a goal. 2-1. Let's go. João Felix scores. And it's going to be an assist by Ronaldo. They're hugging the bench there. That is a goal. We've done it, guys. We actually somehow got a goal there. I can't believe it. That was onside, and that linesman tried to take it away from us. That linesman, what the heck are you doing? It was so far onside. I know they were going to try and make some sort of excuse. That referee did a good job there, though, on getting us back for that goal. 2-1. We're back in front, guys. Now we just need to cushion it with 2. If we can get a second one here to make it 3-1, it's a cushion. It's a cushion. 2-1, Ronaldo will score. I mean, he didn't score. He assisted. But, you know, he might score the third. He might score the third. That is a brilliant pass over by Ronaldo, by the way. It's not being selfish. And I love how, again, as soon as we score that, their keeper falls to the floor injured. Like, he wasn't even touched. Yeah, goal. Good job. And that is going to be, yeah, a goal there. Nice and easy. It was not offside. Yeah, Felix. Assist. Ronaldo. Also, I'll put the minute there. That is the 62nd minute. Well, technically, it's the 61st. I'll put that because it was the ref check there. So, there we go, guys. We're back in the lead. Let's go. Let's go. Fabinho. Ayor. Come on. Now we just have to defend good. We're playing 5 at the back. Kingsley Coman's playing centre-back. And same with Nawaf Bouchal. Yeah, we're definitely playing very defensively here. We can't give up for pens. We cannot allow pens or a fast breakaway. I think Coman's going to be good, especially because that, you know, the underlapping feature that he does with, you know, Bouchal. Kante, Fabinho, Ayor. Don't let them break through, guys, please. Coman. Mitaj passing back to Ayor. Come on, we just need another goal. Please mess up. Mess up. Get Ronaldo a goal. That was a good assist. That was a very good assist, by the way. Essential. That was essential to us getting back into this game. Especially a man down as well. Like, imagine conceding to a man down. League winners as well. Simican pass was so good. Yeah, Simican's pass was insane. That was a good setup. Love to see Simican back on form as well. Because I know he wasn't having the best of previous seasons. Terrible through pass there by Ittihad. Trying to do that same replication thing to Diaby. Didn't work that time, did it? Let's have a look at this. Is this onside? Yeah, that is onside by an absolute landslide there. Don't know why that was not checked in the originality of, you know, the linesman actually giving that offside. Crazy. 2-1 or 2-2, then pens or 3-1. Yeah, they're all good predictions there, Jones. Good touch by, yeah, Felix there. He does a nice skill touch. Does a Maradona spin. Ronaldo just not finding the end of that one. And it's going to be a play on here. The Ittihad player dives. Yeah, Felix in the box. He takes the shot. It's 3-1. 3-1. Let's go. We got a goal here. And yeah, Felix scores. Let's go. Hugging Brozovic. Hugging Ronaldo. We've done it, guys. We've actually got, you know, the 2-goal cushion there. Ittihad players keep diving like little dive merchants. And they, you know, deserved. Dive on the floor. Concede. Concede. Goalkeeper's holding himself again on the ground injured. How did you get injured? You didn't get touched. 3-1. Let's go, guys. Soo! Yeah, Felix, brilliant spin. Ronaldo goes for the tackle. Complete dive by Fabinho, by the way. Insane dive there. Not even touched. Brozovic sends it in. Nice little touch from Vial and sends it past the keeper. 3-1. You just told 3-1. I mean, you're manifesting it, Jones. You're manifesting it. 3-1. The oracle of insight there. Yeah, Felix, 2 goals as well. This guy's looking like he's going to pop off in, you know, the Saudi League. He's actually going to be doing good. Brilliant. Yeah, I can't believe they dived. That's what they do. It's what they do. You know? Ittihad, the team of divers. And we got, you know, Al Nassr actually playing, you know, for real here. We're actually playing proper football while the other team's, you know, practicing swimming. Yao scores a brace. Not expected as well. I didn't actually expect that. Yao would score a brace. I did think Coman would score. Hopefully he does. That's another goal, though. Yao, Felix. And that's going to be the 65th minute. It's going to be checked on VAR, though. VAR check for that Ronaldo tackle. Assist, Brozo. I'm still writing it in. Even if it's denied, I'll just delete it, but it doesn't matter. It deserves to have something in here. No way this is, you know, by the way, a foul. Yeah, that's... Okay, it is a foul. Okay. It's very light. It's no goal, I guarantee you. I guarantee it's no goal. No goal, yeah. That is so light. That is so light there. Well, that goes... that one. I mean, it doesn't matter. You know, it doesn't matter. We got something. We got something. You know, we got... Come back, we scored, and we scored a third. Denied from what? His pinky toe touching his leg. Like, let's be real. That is very, very light. He was going to dive anyway. You could see Fabinho's face. He was going to dive. Yeah. I mean, we were going to be 3-1 regardless. Let's go and try and get the third now. Let's get it properly. His pinky toe fouled him. That was a foul by a pinky toe. Benzema goes for a shot, cleared by Nijo. Terrible clearance. Diaby goes for the bicey, and that goes straight out. Come on. 3-1. Let's get it. Let's get our goal back. We deserve our goal back. Also, maybe I should put on Ittihad's new badge. Of course, Ittihad's new badge, if you see the current number 1 there, I think that's because they're the first Saudi team ever. The badge inside of that number 1 is their current badge. Because that's their actual badge. Ronaldo just saying that that's absolutely not a foul. It's barely. It's very... I mean, you can call it, but it's very barely. That's so just, you know... Yeah, Felix now with the ball. He's looking so sharp. Meg's one. He's going in for another. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, Felix. That's a dive in the box there. Could be a play on for Nassr. Ronaldo gives a cross. No one's there. Might be a corner. Looks like a corner. Bro's pinky toe got stepped on. Equals no goal. Exactly. Yeah, Felix saying this is a penalty, by the way. He is saying to the referee it's a pen. Should be a pen check here. I did think it was a pen. Yeah, that looks very penish to me. Looks very penish. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is a penalty right there from Musa. Musa just goes and straight up just goes and tries to knock him, you know, completely to the floor there. No ball in thought at all. Looks like the referee's just going to play corner only, unfortunately. Looks like, yeah. Looks like he's just playing corner. No pen given. I don't think we ever get pen decisions, going to be real, in, you know, these types of tournaments. Kaibari. Now to Brozovic. Brozovic on fire again this game, by the way. Nice little cross in by Brozo. Just headed clear, almost reaching Ronaldo. This is now going to be Iman taking the shot from long range. Just goes over. Shoved in the back, way worse than pinky touch. Exactly. If the pinky touch is a foul, that's a foul. Like, insane. Danilo Pereira. Now to Ayor. Ittihad panicking. I can see they're panicking a little bit here. Mitaj. Bergwijn, because we're going on a couple of attacks in a row. You know, we're missing player. We're missing a player, and we're still, you know, doing this good against them. Regardless if we concede, you know, we're missing a player. Conte. Pereira. As long as we don't concede something absurdly stupid, you know. Just going to be Bushal. Just sends that one out. It's going to be a throw-in for Ittihad. Bergwijn takes. Just throws it quickly there to, who's that, Pereira. Foul by Brozovic. Going to be a free kick for Al Ittihad. Oh, Conte. Conte's fouled by Brozo. Okay. Looks like Pereira. I thought it was Pereira because he was in the centre-back position, but yeah, it's Conte. Definitely a foul, yeah. Brozo just goes and chips his legs. Nice little defense by Simikin. You would take a draw from a man down and scores level at 25th minute. So if we win, it's amazing, yeah. If we win, it would be an actual miracle here. Especially Mane was at the moment, you know, before he got sent off, he was the best player in the match. He was. Scored a goal. Positioning was insanely good. Unfortunately, we're not going to have him in the final. I guess Angelo can play instead. I mean, that's what's good now. We do have, you know, some of these guys on the bench that we can rely on now a little bit. Like, Angelo, I feel like, is a better bench player than a starter, if I'm going to be real. By the way, foul on Kingsley Coman. It looks like he's got a little bit of cramp, time wasting here. You can tell it's time wasting, by the way, because Kaibari is absolutely laughing his head off while he's doing that for Coman, by the way. You can see he was chuckling a little bit. Hope they don't equalize. Yeah, hopefully. It's where refs making probably the worst decisions today. They are. Except for that, you know, allowing that goal. That goal needed to be allowed. The linesman originally tried to deny us, but, you know, good job that the VAR didn't. Yeah, Felix skills past the keeper. He goes for the shot, hits the post. How unlucky. Oh, my goodness, that could have been the third. Oh, they didn't even show that play on there. He actually skilled past everyone, hits the post, unfortunately. How unlucky. And there's a little bit of a dive in the box by Yao Felix. The referee's just going to play on there. Just ignoring Felix down in the box. That was so close, by the way. And nice little defense on Benzema there by Bushal. Bushal's saying that there's a player down. There shouldn't be a play on here, but the referee ignoring, you know, literally everyone on our team saying there's a player down. We got the ball, though. Coman. Koeman out to now Ayman Yahya. Ronaldo now filling in for Yao Felix place. Felix now standing back up in the attack. Ronaldo. Brozovic. And that's a little bit of a dive there by Brozo. Kante does do a fair tackle. Kante holding position. And Yao Felix does do a little bit of a foul. Kante gets a free kick. Does this unlucky means it will be 2-2? Yeah, we're getting very unlucky here. Hopefully not. Hopefully not, you know. Let's have a look at this play, by the way. It was onside, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't onside, but what is that back defense, by the way, by Ittihad? They're just letting us, you know, just sprint through from goal kicks. How unlucky. Hits the inner post. Oh, my God. And it bounces out. Ronaldo just, you know, it bounces. The fact it bounces out on the angle Ronaldo's not standing at as well. Pereira passes into Benzema in the box. Cleared away. Nice, easy clearance there. Don't have to panic about Benzema in the box at the moment. At least, not jinxing that. Bergwijn. Passing through to Mitaj. He gives a little chip over, and that should be a good clearance by Ayman. It's going to be a corner here. Jiao's fire. We're so attacking. Yeah, I love it. I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on Koeman as well this half. So far, Koeman looks very good. He does. He looks good. His pace is good. He's currently got one of the highest ratings on FootMob as well, without getting a goal or an assist. Ronaldo has the highest rating of an 8 because he's been, you know, absolutely good. He's been insanely good. Good clearance by Ayman, by the way. Ayman's been playing well in left back. He's been doing his bit. He has been doing his bit for the team. Here, I'll show you the ratings while we wait for the corner. If I go like this. Here we go. There's the corner. There's the ratings. So as you can see, you know, we've got pretty, you know, a lot of ratings here that are good. Sorry, Yao has 8.2. He's been, you know, the best. Sorry, I didn't see that. It must actually increase just then. But yeah, Ronaldo's good. Yao Felix good. Koeman's doing amazing. Kaibari, again, doing very good as well. Corner taken. Caught by Bento. Good job, Bento. Now we'll go back to the commentary. I'll try and find some clips for you guys as well. We can see. Defense low rated. I don't know why. I actually don't know why. I think it's just because, you know, of that first goal, really. Might just be that. Good cross by Ronaldo to try and find Koeman. Unsuccessful. Thing is deflected off there. Now it's going to be with Fabinho. What I like about Jorge Jesus, though, is if you guys notice, our whole tactics changed after that first half. We're playing differently. Why? Because he's an actual good coach, unlike Pioli. You know, he actually changes what we do between the halves. Messi passes are far better. I mean, sure. Okay. If you think so, that's all good. Here, let's have a look here at the... I'll show you guys the goal that we didn't get. By the way. Okay, here it is. I think this is the goal. Okay. Here we go. Here, let's have a look. Oh, that's the pen one. Okay, sorry, that's not the goal. That's the pen one. Is that a pen? Sorry, I thought that was the one that we should have got a goal for. That's a pen, by the way. All day, every day. If you have a look here, by the way, look at that. Not even... The ball doesn't get touched. The ball is not touched there. It's still going the same position. See, it's still going that way. It's not touched. Al Nassr defense is actually decent. Yeah, exactly. But defending Ronaldo better. Speed shooting also Ronaldo better. Yeah. Also, I'll try and find the other clip here if I keep looking around. This is why it was disallowed, by the way. His pinky toe literally touched. There's a better angle where it literally shows his pinky toe. I'm not even joking. Let's see here's the goal. Nice touch. Finish. Brilliant. Brilliant finish there. Just showing it again here. Passes in. Brozovic. Touch. Shot. Goal. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So yeah, there's that. We need a left back. Yeah, we still need a left back. I do agree. I agree with that. Cooling break is done. There's also going to be a double substitution here for Al Nassr. Double substitution. So the two subs will be Wesley and Sultan. Wesley and Sultan. I think Angelo came on soon. I don't think so. I think he might come on, you know, in a bit. Coman's, I think, playing a different position, maybe. Don't take out Cristiano. No, he's not. He's not been subbed. Cristiano won't be subbed, guys, especially if this might go to pens. So I think Coman's coming off, yeah. Kingsley's coming off. Maybe? No. Why? Who were they subbing, by the way? Who is Jorge Jesus subbing? They keep showing Kingsley Coman here. I thought he was going to get subbed, but he's not. So who is actually the person being subbed around here, by the way? Am I streaming Madrid game tonight? Yes, I am, Sherry. I'm streaming the Madrid game tonight. So, yeah. It looks like, yeah, so it'll be Wesley and Sultan coming on. I expect Bouchal coming off. No, the subs haven't occurred yet, actually. So, you know, I do think Coman might come off when those subs occur. Good skill by Coman, by the way. He's brought to the ground by Pereira, but it's going to be a play on here by the referee. Now it's going to be Al Musa. And Musa's going to pass to Kante. And Kante back to Musa. We need that Kante type of player. We need him. We need that sort of player. Imagine if we had Kante. That would be crazy. You know, we wouldn't lose games. Kante to Pereira. Now to Mitaj. Now to Bergwijn. Now over to Mitaj again. Fabinho. Now to Bergwijn. Now to Mitaj. Now to Ayor. Sharari. Benzema. Find the pass to Diaby. I think he was offside there. Terrible shot anyway. It's going to be played on here. The referee does call the offside free kick there. Unneeded. Should have been played on. Poor decision by the linesman. And the referee. It was far offside, by the way. But, you know. Don't know why we did that. Maybe the subs can come on now, I guess. Yeah, subs are coming on. So Kingsley Coman coming off. His debut was good. Very good debut. Didn't score, didn't assist, but he still did very good performance there. He was, you know, running up, running down, defending, attacking. He was doing everything. He's going to be very good in the league. I can feel it. And Wesley's going to come on. So who is coming off for Wesley here? Sultan is coming on for Coman, and Wesley's coming on for Ayman Yahya. Okay, so I think Sultan will play right back. Bouchal will play left back, I think. And Wesley will play right wing. We should play far better against them in SPL. Yeah, I think so, especially when we get 2 new players as well. Why would they call offside there? We have the possession. Exactly. It's because it's called the decision of the referee, you know, being extremely biased against us. And that's something that always happens, I feel like. These refs are something else. I know, it's insane. This always happens, I swear. You know, like, why call that when we're literally, you know, going to be playing upfield quickly? Brozovic still complaining about it, by the way. It's been 2 minutes, Brozo. It's okay. We all know how you're feeling. Yeah, Felix. And that's a foul. Free kick for Al Nassr. You know what I like about Yao? How much this guy dives, you know, and they're like actual good dives that are believable. You know, like I know they dive a lot, but this guy's single-handedly the biggest dive merchant on the field at the moment, and it's good. It's good. Yeah, big dive there. One's a free kick, you know, wasting time as well. Love to see it from Felix. Love to see that sort of gameplay. Brozo. Now to, yeah, Felix. And, yeah, Felix is going to try and pass in to, who's that? Yeah, is that no, Khaibari. Yeah, Bushal's now on left back. So Khaibari just not receiving that pass there. That's sort of the worst play of Khaibari this game's. Looks like we are going to the final. Hopefully. Don't jinx it, guys. Don't jinx it. They're doing a double sub here, by the way. So Unai, of course, the La Masia player. He's coming on. And also El Sharari is coming on. So Ayor is off as the first change. And Unai is going to be coming on here, I think, for number 19, who is, of course, Moussa Diaby. So we've actually got, you know, another Barca player on the field here besides Inigo Martinez. Is there any more? I can't remember. Yeah, Felix technically used to, but, you know, former Barca player from last season. It's going to be Danilo Pereira. Now to Mitaj. Now it's going to be forward there. Nice little forward pass from El Sharari to try and find Bergwijn on the run. Last season, they scored at 90+1 and 90+4. Yeah, That's why we need lock in for defense here, especially, you know, it's 83rd minute. We only got a couple more, you know, minutes left. Got about 10 minutes left. We cannot lose this. We cannot. Getting to the final will be a big achievement for this team, you know, especially how we've developed. Developed from last season is definitely a huge improvement. Especially then our opponents in the final, Kudsia, Olali. I think we can take both. But we have to watch out for Retegui. We have to watch out for Ivan Toney. They're going to be, you know, very hard, you know, strikers to face. Cross going in for Ittihad. Bento should just leave that. It's going to be out for a goal kick. Just imagine that equalize in added time. That would be a big bummer. That would be a very big bummer there because it's going to go, you know, to pens then. No extra time, of course. So it would go straight to pens if they equalize in the added time. And Castro's greater than Pioli. Yeah, Castro greater than Pioli, for sure. Louis Castro is probably he was one of the best coaches we had here, honestly. One of the best, I feel like. He was sort of unjustly, you know, left. I think Jorge Jesus could, you know, beat that record, though. I think Jorge Jesus is very good with this team. I think we've got the best synergy. Hope we get 3-1. If we get 3-1 now, it's basically done. If we get 3-1, it's done. That would be good. Inigo clearing. That's a good clearance by Inigo. Didn't let the ball go out. Brozovic going for the header. He does win it. Ronaldo on a break. Passes to Wesley. Come on, Wesley. You can do your ball hog stuff now. Or you're just going to let the ball go out for a corner. Good job. Good job, Wesley. He's going to fall on the floor here, a little bit diving. He is sort of smiling a little bit when he's doing that. I think he's, yeah, just tying his shoe maybe. Wasn't diving. Good job, Wesley. You actually, you know, got the corner there. Penalties, we're bad, except CR7, yeah. Yeah, we are not great at pens, so we cannot let us go there. Remember, Felix Stowe missed 2024, yeah, in the Euros. And Coman missed in the World Cup final. Let's not talk about penalties, because hopefully we don't reach there. Yeah, Felix is going to hold up the ball in the corner. Yeah, we're already doing time-wasting tactics, by the way. Good job, Yao. And we win a throw-in. Yeah, we're time-wasting. Good job, guys. Now, all we have to do is just keep doing this over and over again and make these guys as annoyed as possible, because I can already see their faces are so frustrated, the opponent team. You can see it. Or Jesus always standing up as well. Ronaldo will score. Hopefully, you know, we got about 6 minutes, 7 minutes left. So hopefully Batman, Ronaldo does score. Wesley passing to Nawaf Bouchal. He gives a cross deep into the box. Ronaldo's waiting there. He's going to wait in the corner now with the ball. And he still has the ball here. He still has it. He is falling on the ground there. That might have been a foul. It's going to be played on, though. Don't think it really was. More just a dive. Ronaldo score at 90+1. We'll see. Hopefully he does. And this is a run for Ittihad. Terrible ball control there by Khaibari to try and win that ball back. And then we do defend that nicely. Simakan, good job. Good job, guys. Come on, guys. Just all we have to do is just not make a silly mistake. Bento, get rid of it. Thank you. Do not make a stupid mistake. And all we can say is at least we're going to go to pens, most likely, you know. I don't think we'll concede 2 and, you know, 5. So, most likely pens. How's 3-1? Well, you know, hopefully we can get 3-1. It's 2-1 currently, Seek. So, you know, 3-1 would be great. Yeah, 2-1. 2-1's doing good. Yeah, we just need that third. Ref is drunk. Ref is not doing good. Yeah, for sure. Agree with you there, Batman. Conte. Showing on the screen there. It's going to be our throw-in. Most likely Ronaldo will win the Super Cup. Hopefully. Hopefully. Let's not jinx it, guys, please. I want to jinx it. I want to say we're going to do so. Every time, for some reason, on this channel, whenever I say something's going to happen, it doesn't happen. So let's not have that, you know, occur. I'm just going to, you know, you guys know what I'm feeling, but we're not going to say it. Enijo to Bento. Bento, clear it away. Good job. Thinks Felix scored 2. Yeah, he scored 1, but it was denied because of Ronaldo touching the pinky toe of Fabinho. Or Ronaldo's pinky toe touching Fabinho's foot. So, you know, that's a foul now. Good defense there, Enijo. Come on. We're playing park the bus, basically. You know, everyone's back. Parking the bus is required here, I think. Diaby, Benzema. Oh, sorry, Conte. Now it's going to be with Mitaj, Conte. Now it's going to be with Al-Sharari. Mitaj. These guys are more of a swimmer than a footballer. Exactly. Yeah. Definitely Ittihad is literally a swimming team. 6 minutes max. Hopefully less. We have to hope so. You know, I don't know if we can hold on for too long. They're starting to really get some ball possession here, Ittihad. We were doing a good, you know, set of attacking plays in a row. But, you know, our defense has been pretty solid. I will say that. It's been, you know, not the worst. That's a foul on Wesley. It's going to be a free kick here for Nassr. Come on, guys. We need to just pull through, please. Please pull through. If we get a goal, that would be insane. If we got a goal here, that would be absolutely crazy. Yeah, Wesley foul. Good job, guys. Pull out the dives. Pull out the free kicks. That's all we need to do now. They've done another sub here, Ittihad as well. They've brought on El-Tambakti, I think. Is that his name? No, Faisal. They've subbed on someone else. Subbed off someone else. Sorry. I thought I read that in Arabic right, but it was completely wrong. One more goal and it's sealed, yeah. One more goal sealed. Benzema here complaining to the referee saying we're taking a long time. Who cares, to be honest? Benzema. This is over for sure. Hopefully. Hopefully. Please. Just 4 more minutes. 5 more minutes, guys. All you have to do is hold on. Smash like, guys, for Nassr. If you want to see them win this one. I think we can win this one here. Right now. Just don't let these guys go on a breakaway there. Simikin clears the ball away. Now it's going to be back with Ittihad. Bad touch there by Ittihad's left wing. Brozovic, good pass over. That was a very good pass. Yeah, Felix just not reading it, though. It's going to be the goalkeeper for Ittihad just slide kicking that one out. Bashal header. Yeah, Felix control. Good control there. That's a dive. It's a free kick for... It's a play on. It's a play on. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Somehow got a play on there from that absolute foul. That was an actual foul on Yao Felix that time. What the heck? Hassan's coming on now. Hassan coming on for Haibari. Hassan actually does good defense. I got to say, he's actually good at defending, I feel like. No, he's more of a shooter. No, he's not. I don't know. Is he better at defending? He scores at screamers. That's what I do know for sure. And Ronaldo's being subbed off. Ronaldo is being subbed off for Angelo. That is an insane take here. I think, you know, must be confident we're getting the win here. That is crazy. That is crazy. I think Ronaldo told the coach that he's being subbed off. Yeah. Ronaldo asked to be subbed off. Must be confident that he's, you know, we're going to win this one. 7 minutes. No play on how? Yeah, exactly. How did we get play on there? Ronaldo's a 7.2 rating. Well, on FootMob, he is an 8, and he's clearly does not deserve, you know, lower than an 8, because his gameplay's been magnificent this game, so, you know, a bit of a disrespect there from SofaScore. FootMob clutching up with the good rating. He actually gives a little bit of a high five there to Laurent Blanc Ronaldo as well, because I'm pretty sure, you know, they're friends IRL, so, you know, respect the opponent, coach. Respect. Okay, Ronaldo just having some water. If penalties and CR7 is not there, yeah, I know. This is risky, playing without CR7 pens. We subbed on Angelo, though. He's on. So, you know, we don't have the worst of penalty takers. It's going to be Yao Felix. Hopefully, Yao Felix can clutch up in the time wasting here, because it looks like he's doing a good job at it. Wesley as well is doing good. And the ball is still somehow in play. It's going to be a throw-in here for Ittihad. Wesley going in for a fight here. There's a little bit of a fight breaking out between these players. Yao Felix is sort of holding them back here. Wesley getting a yellow card, and the other player getting a yellow. I was going to say, if they both don't get a yellow, that's insanely unfair on Wesley, because that guy is, you know, these guys going at it. CR7 looks super sweaty. Yeah, especially since it's cold there as well. CR7 hugged Ittihad coach. Yeah, respect to Laurent Blanc. Blanc is actually, you know, a legend in himself, so, you know, big respect. And this is now going to be the 92nd minute. 92nd. And please, 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 can we, you know, win this one? We only got to hold on 5 minutes. 5 minutes. No last minute equalizers, please. Park the bus. It's going to be Danilo Pereira. Fabinho. Now over to Shankiti. Now to Unai. who's now playing on that right wing. By the way, that Unai guy actually looks pretty good, so, you know, we have to be careful. Kante's still playing as well, and Benzema as well, so we got to watch out for those guys. Cross going into, catch by Bento. Oh my god, that is a clutch catch. They almost scored. Oh my god. Oh, that was close. That was so close. Imagine if Mane did not get a red card and yeah, Felix' goal was not disallowed, we would have destroyed them. Exactly. Exactly. That was so close, guys. Who's almost scored that? The person who almost scored that, I think, was number 11, El Sharari. Yeah, he almost scored there. Oh, my goodness. Bento clutching up. Bento clutch in the game. Not my bingo card for this game, but he did. He clutched up. Well done, Bento. Let's see if I can find a clip of that clutch, because that is insane. I'll show you guys that one. And let's see if we can find it. It'll probably come up soon. Also, a little bit of a medical injury here for Bento. I think he's hurt himself. Bento might have hurt himself there from that save. Might have hyperextended his leg or something. I don't know. That was a clutch save, though, what I will say. Crazy save. Crazy. Come on, let's see. Are you okay, Bento? Please, be okay. We got Noah Falakidi as well. Your stream dropped behind. You just realized? Yeah. Make sure your stream doesn't drop behind, guys. Make sure to click the live button whenever. Just keep possession as much as possible. Yeah. So, yeah, showing the Wesley fight there with that guy. I want to see if I can find a clip of that too. That'd be funny. Oh, yeah, here's the Bento clutch. I'll show you guys now. Screen capture. Here we go. Here we go. Here it is. Kante. So it goes to, you know, Shankiti there. Gives a cross. Look at this save, bro. Insane save. He's okay now, by the way. I'll show it again for you guys. Kante, Shankiti, cross, and yeah, brilliant save. And there's a catch. So that is a W save right there from Bento. Clutch up. And I think this is going to be a throw-in for Al Nassr. I think so, yeah. Throw in for Al Nassr. Bashal's going to take this one. Here we go. W Bento. Yeah, exactly. W Bento, guys. And this is going to be Hassan tackling. Nice little tackle. He is somehow held on the leg. It's going to be a free kick for Nassr. Come on, 2 minutes left. Free kick. Let's go. Come on, waste as many time as possible. Come on. All we have to do is just time waste. Time waste, please. Shankiti is absolutely fuming because, you know, that free kick was so unnecessary, bro. You just literally just remove your leg and you could have kept playing, but no. You decide to hold it there a little bit longer. Jorge Jesus is pacing very fast up and down the field. He's actually got a stopwatch activated here. He's waiting for the time to end. Bashal just asking the players where to go for this free kick. If we score, that would be crazy. Inigo Martinez takes the free kick. It's a deep one to Angelo. He doesn't reach it, but Yao Felix does. He just sends that to space instead of touching it. Angelo, good touch. And it's going to be passed downfield. Benzema trying to run onto that. Simican, good clearance. Good job. Just keep clearing it into space. That's what we need to do. Do not let them get on a fast breakaway. Good job, Brozovic, sacrificing himself there. Yellow card coming out for Brozovic. Yep, he's clapping the referee for that decision because that is a clutch up from Brozo. Do not let them get on a fast breakaway. That's all we have to do. Don't let them do it. 1 minute left. 1 minute. Come on. Come on, 1 minute. Please. Come on, we need to lock in. We need to lock in real bad for this. That was a good tactical foul by Brozovic. Cleared away by Simican. Mane will be out for the final. We can do it without Mane if we did it already so far without him. You know, we clutched up this game without him. We'll have Angelo playing, which is fine. 30 seconds left. Ittihad goalkeeper sends it down the field. Waste of possession there. Ittihad goalkeeper through the game there. Bento's going to clean up. Foul on Simican. Could be a free kick here. Doesn't matter. Bento wasting time. Absolutely atrocious foul on Simican, by the way. They've just decided right now that, you know, we're not going to win, so we're just going to try and kill out, you know, Al Nassr's players so they can't play in the final. Simican absolutely bodied by that guy. Bento sends that downfield. Touched by Fabinho. There was a handball shout because he kind of looks like he handballs that. Kante. Mitaj. We're over time now. It's the 97th. Referee should call this one. He's not. Come on, call it. Referee. Don't let them go on a final attack. That's what you're doing. Good clearance there from Sultan. Good clearance. Call the time. Come on, referee. Call it. Angelo running out to that. The goalkeeper's going to try and collect that one for Ittihad. He does. It's still playing. We're still playing here. What is going on? Why are we still playing? Do not let Kante shoot. Okay, good. We're still actually somehow playing this game, by the way. I have no idea how the game's still going on. Running on here, Hassan. Fabinho passes back to the goalkeeper. Full time. Come on. Where is full time? Referee's still playing. He's actually still playing this game. Okay, what is going on here? We are literally a minute over the added time. There should be a full time here. This is insane. Don't know why the ref's not calling it. He's not even interested in calling it either. Bento punches away. Good punch from Bento. Just slam it down the field, Bushal. It's not really what we needed there, is that? Full time. Let's go. Oh my goodness, that ref was so reluctant. He was so reluctant then. And that's Ronaldo hugging up Jorge Jesus. We're in the final, guys. We're in the final. Oh my goodness. What an insanely bad referee. Sue! Let's go. We're in the final. Doesn't matter. We're not going to see that guy's face ever again. And, except for in the league. Let's go. There's a goal by, Felix. Goal by Mane. Red card, Mane. It doesn't really matter because, Mane committed to the goal. Mane still got his mark on the game. That is brilliant. And we're not losing finals. Hopefully not. Let's not jinx it. Here's the full-time player ratings as well, guys. So there we are. There's the full-time player ratings. You got, Mane 6.5. He did score. Felix player of the match. Deserved. And there's Ronaldo 8.1, Khaibari 7.2, Simican 7.1, Brozovic 8, Cohen 7.7, very good game from him, Ivan 7.5, Bento 6.6, of course he did concede, and then we also had as well Sultan 6.3, Wesley did his job, it doesn't matter if he got a low rating, he really did do his job. In terms of stats, that is going to be 36% ball possession for Al Nassr, 64% for Ittihad, 15 shots by us, 3 on target, 10 shots for them, 3 on target, 4 big chances for us, 2 missed, 2 big chances for them, 1 missed, 223 passes to 84% accuracy, 432 passes, 88% accuracy, so double passes basically, 10 fouls, 17 fouls, by the way, 17. 6 corners to 4 corners. That's that game, guys. I had so much fun watching this one. Hopefully, Real Madrid win their opening game today. Of course, streaming live. Make sure to smash like and subscribe for that one. Rare scene, most of us did not leave after Ronaldo got subbed off because, it's clutch game. Now, W's. And plus, Ronaldo only got subbed off in like 80th minute. And, I'm watching the full games anyways. It's my team, so W's. Al-Ali is still a good team. They won the AFC, yeah. We did win against them 2 times last season, though. I think it was 2 times. They robbed us in one of them, by the way. 2-1. Yes, you did say, Jones. You said 2-1, which is an absolute oracle prediction right there. I would actually prefer Qadsiya in the final over Al-Ali. I think Qadsiya is good. I think Qadsiya will actually beat Al-Ali. But I think we can beat them in the final. Because Qadsiya has, they've got a strong attack. Their defense isn't the best. I think that we can, if we do the same style of defending, I think we can really go at them, Also, there, we'll go off this now as well. And ChatGPT gave you the same prediction. Oh, wow. W's ChatGPT, same prediction there. Well, thank you so much for watching, guys. And I'll see you later for the Real Madrid first match against Osasuna live on the channel. Of course, it's going to be, it's already pre-stream is already up. So make sure to like up that one. Vote in the poll. And I'll see you guys there. W's, guys. And vamos, Nassr. Let's go. Let's go. And Hala Madrid.